Oh my God, the coffee is so good this morning. This is a bag of coffee that I've been holding on to for a few months now. It's from a little roaster in San Francisco called Blue Bottle Coffee. And oh my God, I used to love that coffee shop when I lived there. I would walk there probably once a week. It was down in the Ferry Building. And if you're familiar with it, you know what I mean, because first of all, their New Orleans iced coffee is like the best thing on the planet. I was lucky enough to order some holiday sets like right before the holidays for some of my clients and my family. And so I picked up one single bag of their delicious coffee for myself. And I've been holding on to it all this time for the perfect moment. And here we are. It is the perfect moment. Oh my God, so good. I'm here once again. Good morning. Hello. I'm sitting at my desk. It's the morning time. As you can see, the glorious sunshine. It's like the most gorgeous thing to wake up with the sun streaming through this window. I am just thrilled that we're getting closer to the warmer months. It's been, I don't know, a day or two since the last time I filmed. So I'm going to pull some tarot. I'm going to write a little bit. This morning, I'm going to light the Quantum Mystics Dragon's Blood and Palo Santo incense. That dragon's blood really does add like a really interesting earthy deepness to that. This is like a really sticky incense. You can tell that it's been hand rolled. Well, today I decided I'm going to work with a different deck. I'm deciding to work with the Sugar Skull Tarot deck today. I recently discovered this about maybe a month or two ago. I was watching some tarot videos on YouTube and this deck just happened to come up and I watched a couple flip throughs of it and I was like, oh my God, the illustrations are stunning. The colors are gorgeous. The only thing I don't like about this deck is that it's so like oversized in comparison to the deck that we were working with the other day. You can really see the size difference. This is much more manageable to shuffle, in my opinion. Something this large is just a little bit harder to wrap my hands around, but I've come up with an alternative shuffling method for such large decks rather than trying to hold them. I can't even get my hands. Rather than trying to hold them like this and shuffle, it's just easier to hold them like this and kind of shuffle them in on themselves like this and then kind of merge them together. So that works just fine. I'll just do that a couple times and we will pull some cards and see where we're at today. Now, I have been doing that single card pull for the last few weeks, but I feel like today I want to pull 3 cards, which is usually where I'm at. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard of people like modifying their tarot decks, trimming them down, making them more manageable to use. Trimming down the backs of these cards wouldn't really take too much off of like the overall design. I'm certain I could, but you know, the creator of the deck made these cards this way for a reason. I'm just maybe not quite aware of that reason yet. Anyway, this method of shuffling seems to work just fine. I mean, it worked so easily I could show you in the air. Like this. And then you just merge them together. Okay. This is the one, you guys. This is the one. All right. Oh, yeah. Queen of Swords. She is often the archetype that I will try to channel on days where I need some like fierceness and strength. I love the Queen of Swords. It's really interesting in this card, though. She's like shooting a gun, but probably because she's bold. There's a bunch of men standing around her. She's the only female, which would make sense for the Queen of Swords. She has quick intellect and sharp tongue and confidence for days. Doesn't bother her that she's up against all these dudes. And she's got this big smile on her face, like, just you wait. Possibly she's even the leader of this group, you know. Let's see next. Ace of Cups. Okay, just for a second, look how gorgeous the sugar skull illustration is. Just really love the colors. You see what I mean? Like, this deck is just really special. Just wish that it was easier to shuffle, a little more manageable in size. Ace of Cups. I love this card. This is a really hopeful card. This is showing me that quite literally my cup runneth over. I don't know why. I always think of that when I think of the Ace of Cups. So much abundance that it's just overflowing. This makes me think that I will be taking on new mindsets revolving emotions. The Ace card kind of symbolizes that new beginning. And with the cups symbolizing emotions and abundance, I think it's possible that it's trying to tell me that new mindset shifts, new emotional shifts. Another ace card. We've got the Ace of Swords. Another totally gorgeous card. Absolutely beautiful. So the swords representing intellect and the mind, and the cups representing emotions, and the aces representing new beginnings, and this queen over here. I think what this is trying to tell me is that I have to channel this sort of energy in order to get here. Because without this sort of energy, confidence, and strength, wit, intelligence, and determination, there would be no this. It was illustrated by an artist named Carolina Martinez, and she did a stellar job. I mean, it's totally gorgeous. I love the imagery. I are gonna go out to the greenhouse and check out how things are out there. It's been a few days since I've been out there. My little watering can has frozen water in there. That's how cold it is. It's so deceiving because check out this sunshine. Oh, it's amazing. Hopefully all of this gorgeous sun is being captured in my greenhouse. Let's check it out. Oh my God, it's so cold out here. Let me inside, please. Pretty please. My phone is soaking wet. Oh my God, this is just part of being a planty person, I guess. All right. So everything is watered. I certainly got watered. I have water all over my freaking face, all over my clothes. Nice and refreshing cold bath. Oh my God, it's so cold out here. One last thing I wanted to do before I go inside is cut some fresh eucalyptus up here at the top. So I took this giant cut here. I need to go clean off. I'm like soaking wet. This eucalyptus smells incredible. So nice. So to create this shower bundle, what I'm gonna do is cut here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one off. And let's see, any others long enough to kind of be on their own? Just maybe this one. So here's my little homemade bundle. Nothing fancy around here, you guys. Just homegrown eucalyptus. There we go. Beautiful. Come with me. Where would it not be in the way? Here, I guess. Now, when I take a super hot shower tonight, the steam will reactivate the eucalyptus scent and it will just be so lovely. So I encourage you, if you can, to grow fresh herbs and things like this. I grow rosemary and sage and eucalyptus in the yard of this house that I'm renting, so I'm pretty lucky to have a yard to plant things, and this is like the first place I've ever lived in that has allowed me to do that. This is one of those plants that I'm super proud of. It's crazy how easy this Ctenanthe is. I mean, look how full it is. The leaves are pretty large. It's not in a special environment. It doesn't really get all that much added humidity. Gosh, look at how gorgeous all those leaves are. I'm seeing some new growth in here. Oh, wait a second, that's a bloom. Wow, those are blooms, you guys. This plant has never done that for me. Wow, here's another one. Oh my goodness. How freaking cool, you guys. Wow. Well, I can't wait to show you what that looks like along the way. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just for your reference, this is the Ctenanthe Burle Marx, pretty sure. Dang, it's got like the most gorgeous purple backs. You can kind of see that down here. This is part of the prayer plant family. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just needed to show some appreciation for this totally gorgeous plant. Gosh, like hardly any crispy tips at all. Like, what in the world? In what world do we live in which a Calathea family doesn't have crispy tips?